Hello, hello, hello. And good evening, morning, day, or night, wherever it is you are, to all the wonderful people of the internets. My name is J-Man, and this is Miners Love Games, and let me be the first to say, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Resident Evil 8 Village. I am incredibly cursed by this game, being plagued by no shortage of audio issues and technical difficulties throughout, but hopefully this time I'll have it all figured out and everything should be good. Now, where we last left off, we, having defeated Lady Dimitrescu and Angie and Donna, we took it upon ourselves to enter into the domain of Moreau, the hideously deformed creature that resided near the reservoir. Now, upon getting the flask from Moreau, we were entrapped into his domain, as he mutated into giant fish monster, which, might I add, bears an uncanny resemblance to the fish from the beginning of the game. Same with the Weaver for Donna and Angie, and the Bat for Lady Dimitrescu, which means the horse is most likely going to be Heisenberg. But not only did we have to deal with Moreau, but in trying to escape from him, we stumbled across Chris Redfield. We stumbled across Chris Redfield and his Hound Wolf squad, apparently doing investigations into Mother Miranda and the areas surrounding this village, along with how it is apparently connected to the mold, which we ourselves discovered more of on our own after returning from Moreau, successful and alive. As using a crank to access some hidden areas, we discovered a cave that seemed to house a sprouting of the mold, the same mold from Resident Evil 7 that plagued the Baker household. Apparently the cold temperatures outside, at least from what I've gathered, are able to keep it in check, and why it was mostly contained to the cave. But from what I've read, it seems that the mold is being used as a method of control in the village, and possibly as like a backup memory drive of sorts for Mother Miranda. A memory card, if you will. After that, we ventured into what is pretty much the den of the Lycans, wherein we faced off against a big hammer-wielding beast and got the final piece of Rose, being taunted by Heisenberg the entire way. However, after slotting the pieces of Rose into the King's Chalice, the stone pedestal, moving the pedestal to another emblem, the same emblem that bore the visage of a very familiar Umbrella Corporation, we found ourselves once more at the beck and call of one of the lords of this land, the last one, Heisenberg, who's been busying away in his little factory and foundry, crafting hellish creatures. Apparently, Heisenberg doesn't want to be in the position he's in, and offered us a chance to work with him to kill Mother Miranda, using Rose. We declined, and now we have to run the labyrinth once more. Filled with drill-wielding freaks crafted by Heisenberg. I do believe we are in the end game now. And now it's only a matter of getting out alive. As I am low on ammo, low on supplies, and facing quite the gauntlet ahead of me. So if all that's said and done, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Boing! And I've been doing some more thinking, and I think I might be onto something. Because in that optional boss fight against one of those axe-wielding monsters in the mill, after running the gauntlet of lichens to get the last piece, there was a note left by what I can only assume to be one of the workers, talking about how the Duke gave them newspapers to read. And one of the newspaper articles was apparently about the Umbrella Corporation. And the person reading the article, the person who wrote the note, was pondering whether there was any connection between that and the foreigner who... Nice. Who came into the city all those years ago. And I think I might be onto something. I think I might be onto something here. So, I'm gonna lay this all out for folks. So, I looked it up because I was curious. The Umbrella Corporation was officially founded in the 1980s by Oswald E. Spencer, Arthur Ashford, and I can't remember the third guy's name, I'm sorry, but suffice to say that they were the ones who founded it. It was originally founded in... That was when it got the rebranding. It was originally founded in 1968 as Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. Now, when the person in the note... Hold on. Where is it? Okay, here it is, here it is. Ernest's diary. Today's the day the jolly merchant stops by. He always gives me old newspapers. The news of the I know Miranda forbids them, but news of the outside world is always so fascinating. There was one last thing that piqued my interest in the last one. It was an article about some medicine company. I don't remember the name, but their emblem looked familiar. It was the same symbol on the giant's chalice. I'm pretty sure I saw the same one painted on the walls in the cave, too. That radiating umbrella image really stands out. What's some outsider company emblem doing here? I wonder if it had anything to do with that man that stayed here all those years ago. Nah, I'm overthinking it. Now, if we're looking at all of this, okay, this right here is very important, along with this note right here about how Alcina Dimitrescu, Lady Dimitrescu, was one of these successful experiments, essentially becoming one of the children. Now, if we go all the way back, back to the diary of a maid, one of the housekeepers at the castle that we found when we were in the castle. June 9th, 1958. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see the other staff were all women. It was quite Yeah, see? June 9th, 1958. June 23rd, 1958. July 8th, 1958. So this right here is actually super interesting because, as you can see here, the daughters and Lady Dimitrescu have been active since the 1950s. At at least 1958, probably for a few years before that as well. Now, they've been around since 1958, and they haven't aged at all, it seems. Which is pretty obvious, because of the mutations and the virus they've been infected with, and because the daughters are actually human for animate flies. But 1958. And when Ernest says, the man who stayed here all those years ago, when someone says all those years ago, they don't mean like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They usually mean something like 30, 40, 50 years ago. Like maybe 20, 30, 40, 50. When someone says all those years ago, it usually means something like ages ago. A long time ago. Umbrella Pharmaceuticals was founded in 1968. Wesker didn't start doing his globe-trotting adventures until after the Arklay Mountains incident in the 1990s. They've been active since at least the 1900s. Mother Miranda and all the others. Did Oswell E. Spencer stay here at some point? Possibly as a guest of Mother Miranda, or something like that. And in staying here, Ed was educated about the parasites in viruses and experiments that are being done here. And was so taken with all of this, the idea of, like it said in the notes, which means this is probably the source and how the connections is needed. If the network is the hosts of the mutant seed are part of a network of consciousnesses. If Mother Miranda was using the mold in some capacity, along with, say, the canal that Moreau was experimenting with, along with the likes of whatever, the canal and whatever strange parasites or whatever Donna and Angie were experimenting with, or like whatever Donna and Angie were infected with. Whatever was in Angie, I don't know if it was real or not, but I do think Angie was far more alive than we thought. The way it wriggled about and everything within the doll reminded me very, very much of Las Plagas. Now, Las Plagas was in Spain, and that was when it first became a big deal. And then in Africa, Las Plagas is from Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. But I'm getting off track. What if Spencer was a guest here and was so taken with what he witnessed Mother Miranda able to do, able to so easily control people and to become pretty much practically a god to them, that he set out to try and do that himself with the likes of the T-virus and the G-virus and things like that. Because before, spoiler alert, Wesker kills him in Resident Evil 5, he outright says to him he desires to be a god. What if this, where we are right now, is where it all started? What if in the 1950s, Oswell E. Spencer was a guest of Mother Miranda in the village, and upon leaving the village, set out and started the Umbrella Corporation to try and further his own research and goals from what he witnessed here with the likes of the... Because not only that, when Moreau was mutating, the way he hunched over and things were sprouting from his back in those tendrils, it very much reminded me of how Lisa Trevor looks in the RE1 remake in the Umbrella Chronicles. And I'm wondering if there's any correlation there. As the canal being implanted into someone's chest and these mutations certainly brings to mind the likes of Las Plagas and the Mole. And even the leeches from RE0. Because the leeches in RE0 were able to assume a consciousness of one of the original founders of Umbrella, much like the flies were able to do here. I really, really think I'm onto something here. I really think I'm onto something here. That has to be it, right? Because it makes a point of mentioning that with that man that stayed here. It has to be Spencer. He had to have stayed here, and this is what had to have inspired him to start up Umbrella. This is the source. This has to be it. Okay, anyway, that little tangent over. We've still got a ways to go. Alright, let's look at everything we've got here and make some tough decisions. Grenade launcher rounds.
Welcome.
Don't fall out of your seat, Duke. I need you still.
I've gotten some new stock.
More powerful against single enemies. That's really tempting, especially with these drill things I've been fighting.
To hunger is to be alive.
I need to save up a little bit more.
Finished. Are you sure you have everything? Welcome, Ethan.
Duke is like the only person in this game I wholeheartedly trust. And maybe that's gonna blow up in my face in a little bit, but I doubt it. Dude's a G.
Securing goods is more important than anything. Till next we meet.
Alright, let's see at everything we've got here. Alright, the flash grenades from this are extremely useful. And if I run into anything else, I'll probably open up with that. What is this? I need a horse key. Of course I do. Why would my life be easy? MB4. Alright.
Dark.
Why is it dark? Finger on the Q key. Nothing quite as satisfying as emptying an entire mag into someone's heart when they deserve it. Getting real sick of these things. Stay down. Shaft. His hammer. Heisenberg's hammer. A giant hammer made from machine parts. It's too heavy to use. Oh, this place sucks. Fucking hell.
Medical log. Revitalization surgery. This is my 18th attempt. The subject is Oscar the stable boy, 20 years old. He fell down a well while drunk. Body is in good condition. Chest incision complete. Now to remove the heart and vital organs and implant the control device. Excellent. Godot has begun adhering to the nervous system. It's progressing even faster than before. Seems upping the ratio of meta-albumin in the artificial blood was the right choice. Now to pass a current through the brainstem using 6,600 volts. Come on. It has to work this time. Yes! Wonderful! My creation! At last!
Christ, you have such a flair for the dramatic, don't you? Ah, damn it. Ooh, you're a mean one.
This gun's useless.
Alright, time to find another exit. How the H-E double fuck am I getting out of here? Well, shit. This sucks. I hate this place.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time. Now spend like kings! Ha 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 ha! I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee. Do let me know if you find anything else of value. Oh, yes. Pay me no mind. This is all an investment, even. You no longer need this? Till next we meet.
Wait, I already came this way, didn't I? Wait, shit, I did. Shit, I did already come this way.
Seeking something in particular? I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Sorry, I had to bow out for a second. I'm back. Have I mentioned how much I hate this place?
You really are a tough one. But I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die. You can hear it, can't you? Someone's waiting for you.
Prototype, Sturm. He used a cheap turboprop engine, but he's impossible to control. All he does is charge. Too much power output from the reactor, completely invincible head-on. The dumbass managed to chop his own damn arms off of a propeller. Also issues with overheating from running for long periods of time. Conclusion, a complete failure.
Well then, feel free to peruse. This is all an investment, even. Bits and bobs? I see. Oh, excellent. young girl. Used to be alive. Good day, then.
Bullshit! Out of my way!
Oh my Christ. It's a rhino boss. Toro! Toro! Oh, now he's pissed. Yeah, now he's really pissed.
Now stay down.
Safe to say that that engine's heading for the scrapyard. Miranda is abominable. Her deceit knows no bounds. We're merely a bunch of failed Cadou experiments to her. I was just lucky I had more affinity to the stuff than the other poor schmucks in the village. So she still calls me her son. What a joke. I'll never forgive her for what she did to me. That crazy bitch has never been right in the head. She can't see a difference between experiment and family. Miranda didn't just change my body, she took my dignity. If I don't kill her, then my life will never be my own. Still, she may be crazy, but she's also powerful. She can turn into anyone using the megamycete. The trick is that brat, Rose. If I could access her power, then maybe... Speaking of, the kid's dad, Ethan has a pretty interesting body himself. Maybe I could get him to help me out. Megamycete? She's using the mold? Is she like a grown-up? Is she like an Evelyn? Uh-oh.
Not bad, Peters. You're persistent. But I've got a rebellion. So stay out of my way.
Grab the hook! Ethan, grab the hook! Grab the hook! Grab the hook, Ethan! Grab the hook! At least you know to keep your legs straight.
That bastard. Again?
Ow! Ow!
I told you to leave it alone, Ethan. You are in the way. What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch! You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her.
What?
It was Miranda. What? She's a bioweapon. She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia. Seems she also survived being shot, so now I'm here to finish the job. Bullshit! Why don't you fucking tell me right away? Because I knew you would want to be involved. And this job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way. Why us, Chris? What the hell is going on? All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation. Hand me that wrench. Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane. In this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold. The mold? Like Louisiana. God damn it. All this time, I thought I could save my family. I can't escape from here. I can't do anything. That might not be true. Take a look at this. My men sent those pictures a few minutes ago. Miranda. Keep looking. Rose. Holy shit, we gotta go! Relax, my men are monitoring the situation. But they have my daughter. You don't get it, Ethan. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself. I will stay down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator, I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together. Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman. All right, Ethan. Then you take this, and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
There's nothing I can do worse than that.
Can't turn back now.
Two, Hound Wolf Squad. The sweep of the factory is complete. No proof of any connection with the organization. Guess this just wasn't our lucky day. I did manage to get my hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's experiments, which support our previous theories. She seems to have infected herself with the mutimacy, which has granted her a number of abilities, including mimicry. She can control her cells and transform herself to look like anyone or anything. She disguised herself as Mia and infiltrated the Winters' home. Her objective clearly was to kidnap Rose. Maybe she thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. When we attacked, when we attacked, it put a little damper on her plans, so she mimicked a corpse. She then revived herself in the transport truck, killed everyone on board, and took off with Rose. Things didn't go the way she had originally planned, but in the end, she still got what she wanted. Until now. It's time to rendezvous and blow this place sky high. This might turn into a fight with Heisenberg, but I think I found something useful. He left one of his little toys laying around, and it's even made from a metal polymer composite, which he can't control. Time to turn the tables. So is Mia dead? Is Mia dead? Did she sneak in and kill Mia? Where's Mia during all this? Did she kill Mia? There's still stuff I'd kind of like to go back and get if possible.
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire.
Oh, baby. Okay. Guard. Machine gun. Hold. Ready cannon. Into Browning. All reliable. I feel like this is something the orcs would be using in Warhammer. Here we go! Here we go! Time to crump some gates! I mean, Chris still isn't completely out of his mess because he still took my kid.
You're like a goddamn cockroach. You think you can take me on? This will be my movement before I kill that bitch.
Yeah, baby! Yeah. Using a bit of metal there, Heisenberg. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to know, Mama's boy? Yeah. Do you ever shut up? Yeah, you're done. Perhaps I spoke too soon! Boulder punching asshole.
Don't die like the world's watching. Here we go. The final stretch. Well, what do you think? It's hopeless. Right? Flesh and blood will never win against me. This isn't David and Goliath. It's Ethan and a bloody demise.
Who says it's flesh and blood? I got steel and gunpowder right here, bitch.
Having fun? Too bad I'm your only fan. Don't die like the world's watching.
I've seen better. What is this anime shit?
Having fun? Don't die like the world's watching.
Team Rocket's blasting up again! Stay on target! Stay on target!
This can't be the end for me! I must kill her!
Iron Giant down.
dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
Mia?
It's not her.
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
It's not her, Ethan.
And
Shoot.
mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead.
Shoot her, Ethan.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
Who are you? Where's Rose? Miranda.
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all?
How do you know about
Rose
that?
is her successor.
No.
Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control the masses. And I must stop her.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Calm yourself. Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours. Where are you? Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be? Was it because of her parents? And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come on and face me!
Don't worry. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycete's records. I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood. I've waited so long. But dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him. And she is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir? The mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
We'll get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
SAA got here already. They didn't waste any time.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. Failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger.
Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain. When was it last? The desert?
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
Is Ethan actually dead? Is he actually dead? Because if so, that's really upsetting. And, oh man, I missed out on, like, the last labyrinth puzzle. Darn it! Oh, that's disappointing. Because I've been doing so well up until then. USMAI, a mid-sized semi-automatic gun. For equally high power, accuracy, and firing rate, Dragoon, a fully automatic capable rifle. That's just an AK-74. An easy-to-handle, fully automatic capable rifle with the shortest barrel possible. We're in COD now, boys. So wait, Rose is... Is Rose actually like Evelyn Reborn?
Hey, Alpha, look at this.
The SAA. They've gone too far. Christ.
Looks pretty rough down there. How are you planning on reaching the objective?
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
I've got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
Everyone watch for hostile bioweapons.
Roger.
Complete the village map.
Made contact with a group of hostile bioweapons.
There's more than we thought. Watch out.
Clear, moving out.
Roger that.
BSAA craft spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
What the fuck was that?
Let's go.
This is really bad.
Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
Maybe releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on. Didn't expect
You gone rogue, Chris? Makes sense.
Hey, boss, it's me. I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be a minute.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Oh baby, we're Call of Duty it now.
Mirage, I need some backup.
I see you. 200 to the point.
I've never heard of a mutomycete colony growing so huge.
I gotta get me one of these.
Marking the target.
Roger that, boss. Takes a minute to target. Bingo! Alright! Reloading now. Just a minute. There's a swoon headed that way.
Oh, Jesus. Need a second, Lobo.
Mold is rapidly expanding. It must be something stimulating.
BSAA guys are engaging the bioweapons. You're right, Captain. They must be after the Megamycete too.
I know they're here. Archer, hold your horses. I'm reloading. Is that what your crew is? I'm reloaded. Where should I put it next? Everyone okay?
Coming from the mold. There's no end to them.
Damn it, these things are using weapons.
Surely taking this too fast. Is the target locator working?
I'm in the middle of something!
We need to finish them off quick. 5 more from the mountains. East side.
I'm nearby. I'll handle them.
Take that!
Good. Megamycete must be below.
It's another day on the job.
I found a way down. I'm going in, the rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Oh shit. So this is the origin. I really hope Ethan isn't dead.
Joining the Megamycete, huh? Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're up the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it!
Okay, I'm moving out. Hold until I get there. I'm overhead, boss.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
Give the guy a break.
Damn it!
Thought so.
Reloading out. Just a minute. Okay, Captain. I've reloaded. Ready when you are. I'm reloading.
Are you dead yet? Your beard's gone. Oh my god, you're just mold.
Where should I put it next?
It's too big to use. I know you're in here, Miranda, you goddamn nerd. Where's my money?
So if Miranda was the fake Mia, where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan. I found it. It's the megamycete.
Oh my god.
Alpha to squad. I've located the megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time. N2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah.
Literally, this whole thing could have been avoided because if you would just explain.
This must be Miranda's lab. So they're using this to control the bioweapons.
This is how it grew. Miranda? The kid. That was a picture from the Dolby lab. That exact same thing was hanging in Lucas's lab. Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I am incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor, half-dead medical student in the snow. I have always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research to think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism. Positively visionary. I knew that with that knowledge, I could achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. Even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my conviction never wavered. I was right! Holy shit! I can't believe I was right! I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You hoped to bring back a single dead person, while I aim to change the world. Your experiments on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought might please you. I have found the key to evolution, the progenitor, a virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with friends and colleagues dedicated to the virus's research. I will call it Umbrella, just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. I am one step closer to making my vision a reality. I hope you will be able to achieve your goals someday too. You taught me so much, and for that, I will be forever in your debt. Sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswell E. Spencer. I can't believe I called it. I can't believe I was right. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've never been able to be that on the nose. Like that on the point.
Spencer, here. No way.
Spencer. That is so cool. It's amazing that they tied that all back together. Evelyn. My Ava. It's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then. But now I can bring you back to life from the megamice. My seat. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the megamycete regulator, the giant's chalice. All that is left is to merge her with the megamycete. The ceremony can finally begin. After I lost you, I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. I so wanted to be with you again. And that's when I found it. The megamycete. Completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, then there would be a way to bring you back. I just needed the right vessel. When I returned to the village, I implanted the villagers with mold from the megamycete. That way I could control them, experiment on them. I have experimented on hundreds of people just to find you the perfect vessel. I even tried to increase the efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite I called Kadu, yet none of my experiments came to fruition. There were some, like Alcina, who were close to being perfect, but most turned into lichens. I was once approached by an organization who said they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold in your DNA, but all they created was another defect. Evelyn. Then again, not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I knew she would be the perfect vessel. There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Eva, I have waited too long to see you again. Lucas. Mia. The connections. Every monster has a story. All of this from a mother who wanted to see her daughter again. Mia?
Show me your hands! Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
Goddamn. It really is you. I'm glad you're safe, Mia. Why are you here?
I was caught in Houston experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait! You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it! You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything! And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Ethan is gone. I couldn't save him, but I can save Rose. Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but... you don't understand how special he is.
What? Oh my god, so many secrets. Yes, he's alive!
What's going on?
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Someone there? It's cold. How did I get here? God, it's freezing. This shit in my body.
You're so dumb.
Evelyn?
Evelyn? How are you here?
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong! It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! Then what am I? I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead!
I will save Rose!
Ooh. What the fuck?
At last, he awakes.
Oh my god, Duke, you're a fucking lifesaver.
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I have to be. I gotta go.
That's basically him saying,
Preparation is more important now than ever before.
what a twisted guy.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it. Amat Victoria Coram. hope this one makes itself useful. Your journey nears its end. How about some reckless spending to finish it off?
My thoughts exactly.
Aha! Because of all this commotion, I've lost an entire territory to transact in. I saw you eyeing that one. You'll be slaughtering things in droves. What? Ah, it's fine. All finished. Choose wisely. Your life may depend on it. Please, be well.
And you too, Duke. Just shy of getting the achievement for getting all the attachments in one go. Darn. Come on, you moldy SOB. Time to save the day.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Ah, little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me!
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly,
Get her now! Let's go!
single moment's
And you
taken
tried to
away.
take it away from me.
Oh.
What is due?
Oh God.
My desires will be fulfilled! Rose is
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Nikolai's. Now, please do not worry the little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully.
Do not let me get away.
You are truly a wonderful.
Oh wow, she can one hit kill you.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters.
Let's
You
dance.
disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Nicholas. Now, please do not worry the little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully and permanently.
Not let me get away.
Here I come. There is nothing.
How can you deny me? Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
I shall put you to rest. Your time is up! Now die!
You first.
The Metamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power!
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
After all, everyone dies.
This is a strangely beautiful boss fight. This is the boss of Resident Evil. Everything originates from her.
Die and be swallowed into the Megamycete!
Uh-oh.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left me.
The hell I will!
I will take my daughter! I understand your feelings. Yes, true. If I combine Rose with the Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day! Little Ava, my beautiful daughter. You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true peace. So now you can die peacefully.
I'm not letting you get away.
How about this? You understand the level of character, child. How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
I shall put you to rest.
All it's done is drive me nuts.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will!
I will take back my daughter! Die! If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. Why won't you I've never seen a human without his heart. Are you sure you're not? Why do you continue? Surely you have no need of us now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter! You psycho!
Curse this ramshackle village. Time is up! Now die! Those fools! They could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
I will not let him or anyone else be killed for my daughter.
Die already, for Christ's sake.
My wish will come.
Oh, god damn it.
You are truly a wonderful father. Till now, of course. You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Williams. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true peace. So now you can die peacefully and permanently. You understand the level of parental
Great!
How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Die. Your time is up! Now die! I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure you're not? everyone dies. Hold still.
I'll keep moving, thanks.
Will this... I can take any form I desire. Even if you want. Die. Die! Be Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Come on, rest.
The hell I will!
If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. After all, everyone dies. Why do you do? Sure, you have no need of now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter, you psycho!
I will see my hopes. Here I come. Such vitality. How disgusting. For my daughter. Those forms, they could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
I will take my daughter! Die, 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 die! Corpse! Curse this ramshackle! This is...
Please, for the love of God, just die already.
Why do you persist in this? My wish will...
No! This is how you end. Go with God, Miranda. Rose! Oh, thank God.
Shh. It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
No.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up.
Chris.
Ethan. He did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan. We gotta move.
Not yet, Ethan. Not yet. Come on, man. Okay, then.
Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia.
Ethan.
I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now, come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
You did good, Ethan.
Go. Go, take us up now.
Just say we can, Ethan.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us.
He didn't.
Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Mr. X?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
Well fucking done, Capcom. Got a little dewy-eyed there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful work. That was so much fun. I had an immense amount of fun with that. It sucks that I missed like those last couple of things with but for it sucks that I missed those last couple treasures, but BSAA using bioweapons. What's happening there? Donna, Alcina, Moreau, Heisenberg.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
But it's just a local tale, isn't it? That was everything I hoped it would be in Benson. That was everything I hoped it would be in Benson. Capcom keeps knocking it out of the park. Everything about this was such a major upgrade over Resident Evil 7. A lot of the issues I had with Resident Evil 7, what few I did have, were definitely addressed here. With the likes of the inventory and everything. I can't think of a single thing I didn't like about this. The fact that it turned out to be Miranda who was shot and not Mia was kind of dumb, but overall, I just had an immense amount of fun with it. There was never a dull moment. I was always excited to see what happened next. That bit near the end with Heisenberg was frustrating as hell, but also I think a good tone setter for what lay ahead, because we were getting desperate. Everything Todd Soley, K.O. Hagen, everyone who worked on this did a fantastic job. There was not a single dull moment, and I enjoyed every single minute of this. The enemy variety was much more varied this time around. The weapons were great. The story was fantastic. And the fact that they found a way to tie this into the overarching narrative of Resident Evil as a whole, pretty much being the origin point for the entire series, because without her, Miranda, Oswald E. Spencer wouldn't have started Umbrella, and everything that happened from that wouldn't have happened. And it seems like they're setting even more up. The BSAA's using bioweapons now. What's to become of the mold? Is it done? Are there more people like Ethan? What is Rosemary now? Is she Evelyn? Is she just the kid Rose born again? Is she like her parents? How much is Mia actually telling us? How much is she not telling us? This was just a perfect mix of things that made Resident Evil games in the past so much fun. Overwhelming horror, but superb action sequences as well, super fun boss fights, varied characters, varied settings, varied tone, but great acting from everyone involved. I loved everything about this, and like, I could spend the rest of the night just singing the praises, but like, technical difficulties aside, I enjoyed every single moment I had with this game, and I hope you did too. And finally I can stop playing Minesweeper online, now that I've beaten the game. Now I don't have to worry about being spoiled. But everyone, Ethan, I'm sad Ethan's gone, because he had the potential to be a really, really interesting new character into the Resident Evil universe. But after he beat Miranda and he started to crumble like that, I knew we were on our way out. But he went out taking out the source of the mold, which is heroic as heroic can be. I have such a soft spot for characters who go through hell and back to try and find their family. And Ethan Winters is easily one of my favorite characters from the Resident Evil universe now, because of this game. I immensely enjoyed this, and I'm really excited to see where Capcom goes from here and what they plan to do next. They clearly have more story in mind, and I'm very interested to see where that goes. And it's amazing that all this time later, the ghost of Umbrella still lingers on. Oh.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Rose?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cool.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon
It does. But
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed. Evelyn.
Well.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
Yeah, well, that's a dick joke.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
The father's story is now done. Great dad, best dad ever. New movies added. Village of Shadows full version, creating the Village of Shadows. The level design of Resident Evil Village, the visual development. Interesting. You can now get the following weapon for finishing the main story. You have completed the following challenges. The father's story is now done. The daughter's story is just beginning. That was a great little capstone. Oh, and there's nothing. Alright, let's look at this. The mercenaries. A powerful short... Well, I did say I want to pick it up from the merchant in the main game. Karambit. USMAI Dragoon. Hand Cannon PZ. Ooh, rocket pistol. That's a gyrojet. Excuse me. Infinite ammo. Figure, Ethan Winters. Mia Winters. I want to know more about these guys. Yes, Megan the Sight, Uriah Strazier, Miranda, Butte Miranda. Let's get the family together. I fucking love this game. Not a dull moment throughout this. I could go on for ages about what they did so well. Capcom listened to the fans and it paid off in a big way. I don't know how they're going to do a Resident Evil 4 remake because they nailed it here. They used the first-person perspective to its utmost quality and stuck to the tone of what Resident Evil at its core is survival horror. It was perfect. This is easily my game of the year. And I haven't even fully seen everything yet. Concept art. Mercenaries. Movies. Figures. Puberty hit hard. She's wearing her father's coat. She's got the Village of Shadows. Do they still consider her an Evelyn? Or was that just a dick joke? I wonder if they're gonna do something with her like what they did with Sherry in RE6. I bet you they are. They've kind of already established a story and personality for her. Very interested to see that. And I'm very not interested to ever see this horrific thing again. My God. But everything about this was pitch perfect and matching in tone to a T. It didn't try and explain everything. It didn't try and do anything like that. It stuck to what it's good at and what Resident Evil is good at. And I appreciate that to an insane degree. Ada Wong could have potentially been in here. Early design for Dimitrescu. Bewitching vampire with giant garden clippers. Oh, a girl he once had feelings for. Wolfman. From the very beginning to the end of the game, he was always going to be a large character. Oh, that's what that is. To be more like Resident Evil 4 and remove the item boxes. I'm gonna have to read through those. But that is that. That is Resident Evil 8 Village, everyone. I don't think we're done, though. I definitely do think I'm going to play this game again, maybe doing Village of Shadows or Hardcore or something like that. But that was everything I hoped it would be. You know, I immensely enjoyed Resident Evil 7 when I played it, and I immensely enjoyed this. It runs great on my system, like, wonderfully optimized. And other than some audio desync issues here and there, the experience was flawless. I felt fear, I felt laughs, I felt... Oh, I could spend hours singing the praises of this game. It's just... It might be one of my favorite Resident Evils I've played so far. It might be one of my favorite Resident Evils. Because it takes everything that makes Resident Evil great and it nails it. It's the mixture of RE7 and RE4, as people have said numerous times, and that is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I am going to stream myself playing this again because I want to play this game again. I definitely want to do that. I'm very excited to see what else there is, and there's a lot of stuff I want to look at on my own time and look through. World's Best Dad. Events after the Baker incident. I'm gonna read through this, then we're gonna do a match of maybe mercenaries, and then I'll call it quits. The Baker Incident Report. This report depicts my investigation into the events after the incident at the Baker's residence. The Baker Incident, July 2017. A number of people lost their lives at the residence in the middle of the American countryside. It was a truly horrifying tragedy. I still don't know the exact number of victims. 2 survivors, husband and wife Ethan and Mia Winters, were able to shed some light on the events, which would have shook the world, but there was a cover-up, and the Winterses vanished. There is someone or something powerful acting behind the scenes. I just know it. I decided to investigate, to follow the breadcrumbs of what happened after. How can I be so sure? Because I'm someone who was there. First of all, how was this incident reported upon? How was this incident reported upon its discovery by the world? Let's take a look at some newspaper clippings from that time to see how the news was manipulated. 1. Discovery of the incident. Local newspaper, the Dolby Daily, July 22nd, 2017. Family of 4 found dead in Dolby. Dolby County Sheriff's Office have reported that the Baker family were found dead in their home in North Dolby on the 21st of July. The surrounding details are currently unknown, apart from the deaths of Jack Baker, his wife Marguerite, their son Lucas, and daughter Zoe. Deputy Sheriff Dave Anderson has also been missing since the 19th, according to Deputy Sheriff Riley Whiteford, who visited the Bakers' residence around the time of his disappearance. Social media posts, July 22nd, 2017. That thing with the dead family. Wasn't that where that giant black monster was? You think they were eaten by that thing? No way, it's not some cheesy horror movie. Old man Jack did say some crazy stuff. I remember him getting into a lot of fights. He probably killed the whole family, then offed himself. Transcript of a complaint to the county sheriff's office. I don't believe it. It's been 2 days already, but you haven't reported anything else. Was it murder, an accident, suicide? And what's with the National Guard sealing the place off? What are y'all hiding? Very little was reported shortly after the Baker incident was discovered, leading to rapid spread of rumors and speculation. The Bakers were completely isolated from the rest of the community, and sealing off the entire area around their homes set things in motion. I recall there sure was a lot of public pressure on the press for information. I admit that at the time I was being held in quarantine by a certain organization, and I couldn't see any of the news for myself. They finally allowed me to watch TV a few days after, and I was flabbergasted by the stark difference between the reports and reality. 2. The cover-up. Local newspaper, the Dolby Daily, July 3rd, 2017. Sheriff's Office say Baker family killed by natural gas. In a follow-up on the deaths of the Baker family on July 21st, the Dolby County Sheriff's Office stated, it is highly likely that their deaths were caused by a hydrogen sulfide leak. The local area is surrounded by wetlands, which combined with the concentration of pollution could have led to the buildup of toxic gas that claimed the lives of the Baker family. The leak has been blocked. However, the authorities have sealed off the area in order to prevent any further accidents. The victims included were deceased Jack Baker, Marguerite Baker, Lucas Baker, Zoe Baker, Dave Anderson, Clancy Javis, Andre Stickland, Peter Walken. Injured, Ethan Winters, Mia Winters. Social media post, July 30th, 2017. Toxic hydrogen sulfide gas? You're kidding, right? I heard there were soldiers, tanks, helicopters, the whole shebang when it happened. The government's up to something for sure. And here come the conspiracy theorists. A bunch of nut jobs like you came out of the woodwork during the Raccoon City incident too. But there was that black monster, and that satellite photo of the shipwreck. You have to admit something's fishy. Magazine, Inspector. An interview with Sally Baldwin, Professor of Geological Sciences at Minden University. Interviewer. So, you don't agree with the report from the Sheriff's Office that it was a natural gas leak? Baldwin. We can't rule it out completely, but it's very unusual, all things considered. Hydrogen sulfide builds up in areas where there is a lot of volcanic activity. The town of Dolby, however, has no volcanic activity anywhere in the area. My own geological survey in 1998 revealed absolutely no hydrogen sulfide in the area. A tragic natural gas leak. That was the official stance on the Baker incident. But this is a complete fabrication. Nothing about the murders in that house. Nothing about the terrifying monsters that stalked the halls and lived within its walls. It's evident that someone was keeping the truth hidden. The thing that surprised me the most was the fact that my name was on the list of victims. The organization still had me in quarantine. I was terrified the whole thing would come to an end with me actually being among the deceased. Thankfully, it was a needless fear. The organization gave me a new identity and let me go. I guess they figured I was harmless and didn't know anything else. I was allowed to live as a new person, apparently for my own safety. I tried to contact the other two survivors, Ethan and Mia. They saved my life after all. I wanted to at least thank them. But they'd completely disappeared. I know the organization knows where they are. So I decided to investigate. The BSAA. The BSAA, Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, a counter-bioterrorism organization sanctioned by the United Nations. It was formed to combat a rise in bioterrorism after the collapse of Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. They have combated terrorism across the world, including China and Europe, and are highly regarded as bioterrorist police. The BSAA finally intervened in the Baker incident and were the ones that saved Ethan, Mia, and I. Thanks to my detainment in their facility, I have a pretty good idea of who their members are. I was very, very persuasive when it came to asking them about the organization and top secret documents. The topic I was most interested in was, of course, the Baker incident. I wanted to know the truth the BSAA was hiding. Free. The hidden truth. Magazine, Inspector. Secret meeting between the sheriff and international organization. One of our reporters has unearthed evidence that a secret meeting happened between Dolby's Sheriff Coleridge and an international organization known as the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, BSAA. Many have voiced their concerns around the legitimacy of the sheriff's office statements that the incident at the Baker estate was caused by a toxic gas leak. Inspectors suspect there might be more to the story, and the sheriff's office and BSAA are covering something up. We reached out to the sheriff's office, but they refused to give a statement. Edgar McClintock. I'm gonna finish reading up the rest of this later on. Probably next stream. Because that's a lot of reading. But yeah. I actually think I'll save Mercenaries for later on. I think that's as good of a stopping point as any, really. That was so much fun. Like, something that I'm curious about, though, is how was Ethan able to maintain control of himself despite being infected with the mold? Or becoming the mold? Why wasn't he just molded? Because his will was so strong? Is that it? Was he special in that he was able to control the mold? These are the questions. But either way, no matter who or what he was, Ethan Winters was a hero. And I hope wherever he is, he's looking down and he's happy that his kid is safe. Either way, that was so much fun, and I'm definitely going to be doing a playthrough on probably like hardcore or hardcore or Village of Shadows. But for now, I'm probably going to take a day, enjoy the memes now that I don't have to worry about getting spoiled, and then be back. I'll probably take a day off and then I'll be back in action. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. That was an amazing journey. Resident Evil games are one of my favorite games to stream, especially the recent ones like the RE2, RE3 remake, RE7, and now this, because they're just so vast and, you know, they're nice to stream. The Duke is an OG. Ride or die for the Duke. I think we can all agree on that. But, with all that said and done, I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining me on this journey. My name has been J-Man, this has been Miners of Games, and you have all been awesome. I'll be back probably, I'll probably be back probably about Friday or something like that. Get back onto a schedule. And from there we'll be probably diving into Hardcore and Village of Shadows and the rest of the Baker Report. I'll see you then, everyone. Stay safe, stay wonderful, and I'll see you all next time. Rest in peace, Ethan. You'll be missed.